Yo, what is going on? This is TheJDzero Nation. What is up, TheJDzero Nation? This is TheJDzero bringing you another. This is a PGL special against Jason. And he actually goes by Ender Maker 38 on Pokemon Amino. And he basically is one of my followers, and it's not the other Jason that you guys know that from my Little Cup battles, but this is the Jason who's from a Pokemon Amino who goes by Ender Maker 38. So basically, this is a 2 out of 2, best 2 out of 2. So we're gonna bring you 2 matches from this PGL. So here's the part 1 of the PGL special, and he's very new to Little Cup. So he brung a Growlithe, Eevee, and a Honedge, while I brung in the Ponyta, the I'll just call it my flashlight. I forget the name, and then my little shelter. And so let's go ahead and get into the match. So I didn't really try to go as much easy on him, knowing the fact that this is his, I'm guessing he's new to the whole Little Cup. And basically I just didn't want to be like, oh yeah, hey, this. But he goes ahead and used the Shadow Sneak to get some damage off of my Ponyta. So since I lead off with my Ponyta and he lead off with his Honedge, I finally got a sleep. Basically on my first turn I got a sleep on him, and I started to switch out into my shoulder, and it's still asleep. He withdraws his Honedge and goes into the Growlithe, try to see if he could just KO me with a with fire moves. So I go for the Icicle Shard. Does a little bit amount of damage, not too much. And it goes for bite. I was hoping that he would have went for a fire move, because then it would have did something. But I guess I am faster than it, so I was hoping to at least get one of my flinches up, if anything. But I might as well go ahead and KO it with the Rock Blast, and I do. So I kill off the Growlithe, and next you know, he sends out the Eevee, goes for Shadow Ball. I did a good amount, almost killing it off. If it was a crit, it would have mattered and it would have KO'd it, but it didn't, so I'm down to 4 HP. I go for the Icicle Shard and I get the 5. Did not flinch it at all. I was hoping to flinch it, but it didn't get the flinch, so oh well. So I sent out the hashtag Bluehorn, the Ponyta, and I go for the Horn Drill, and I do land the Horn Drill, and it does KO the Eevee, and I was like, awesome. Now, here is when he was like, well, that's, later on at the end of the match, he was like, well, hey, that's not fair. But he was like, well, never mind, because it is PGL, and with PGL ruling, PGL basically lets you use any move you want in PGL. So for like doing Little Cup personally, like if you're doing like Smogon rules tiers, it'll say you can't use Little Cup. You can't use Little Cup can't use moves like that. So basically here's the end of that first PGL. Let's go ahead and go to the second part of the PGL. Here we go. Here's part 2. And basically he stayed with the same team because I guess that was the only set of Pokemon he had. So here's the second one, and basically I decided to just go ahead and change the team, just to try to at least make it at least a decent, fair enough, to the point where we could have a little bit. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, the first match wasn't saying it wasn't too, but the second part should be at least a little bit decenter. So I actually went with my Diglett, my Pod, and the soft kitty paws that you guys wanted to know the names that you wanted to name it, and I went for the soft kitty paws, or forget how it went, and then I went for we'll just see what it looks like in the match when I play it, because I forgot what you guys wanted except for the name. And I got Ghost Ball, so here we go. Trying to even out the camera here and keeps leaning over. So Jason starts off with the Eevee. I go off with Diglett, and it's basically a typical play to start off with Diglett, because I could just earthquake everything in one shot. But this didn't happen. I didn't earthquake the Eevee to one shot. It was basically 2 KO shot right here. So I'm guessing it has some good defense built up to survive or EQ. So he goes into the Honedge. I go for another earthquake, and almost KOing the Honedge, and I decided to go earthquake again. And do I switch later on? I think I do, because or did I stay in? And then you guys won't be able to see the other one. That sucks. I'm sorry, guys. I thought you guys would like to see the soft kitty paws. That sucks. Oh, but he does warm me out, and it goes into Ghost Ball. So I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I was hoping it would have switched into the soft kitty paws. I know you guys wanted to see the cat and try to see how it'll be played in the action, but sorry, it didn't go down like that. So yeah, comment, share, and skull bash that like button. Pitch score stays on. Stay awesome, guys. Bye.